Dear brothers and sisters, I welcome you all to hear and pray to prevent genocide calling against Muslim in India. Several instances of genocide calling against Muslims in India used by Hindutva fundamentalists in India. We should pray for prevent this and made a peaceful India. Content for this video I given in the description. You can go through and study. India is preparing for a genocide of the 200 million Muslims in India. International experts on genocidal violence have warned. Dr. Gregory Stanton, the founder president of Genocide Watch, said the preparation for genocide is definitely underway in India. Lack of social and economic opportunities, constant fear and insecurity among the Indian Muslims, which is generated through abrasive exclusionary tactic of hate speech, is something that could possibly fit into the possible build-up of the genocidal situation in India. The BJP has been chipping away at the democratic and civil rights of India's 200 million Muslims since the moment Prime Minister Narendra Modi was sworn into the office in 2014. Anti-minority acts of terrorism have grown at an alarming rate across India against Muslims. With open calls for the genocide of Muslims by Hindutva monks, hate speech and hate crimes against Muslims have become endemic. Some of the explicit calls for genocide against Muslims at the parliament in Haridwar on December 2021 and the official BJP presence there. Radical Hindu leaders have reportedly called for the slaughter of millions of Muslims, with one extremist invoking ethnic cleansing in Myanmar speak like this: either you prepare to die now or get ready to kill, there is no other way. Swami Prabodhanand Giri, president of the far-right organization Hindu Raksha Sena, told supporters at a religious gathering in December 2021. He spoke like, "This is why, like in Myanmar, the police here, the politician here, the army and every Hindu must pick up weapons because we have to conduct this cleanse. There is no solution apart from this." President of the Hindu Raksha Sena spoke like, "If the government do not listen to our demand for the Hindu state, we will wage a war far scarier than the 1857 revolt." Sri Bhuja Shagun Bande, General Secretary of the Hindu Mahasabha political party, saying, "If 100 of us, that is Hindus, become soldiers and prepare to kill 2 million Muslims, then we will win, protect India and make it a Hindu nation. Even if 100 of us are ready to kill 2 million of them, then we will be victorious and go to jail," during a conference in Haridwar, Uttarakhand in December 2021. Swami Anand Swarap Maharaj, "Nothing is possible without weapons. If you want to eliminate their Muslim population, then kill them. Be ready to kill them and be ready to go to jail." On January 14, 2022, police arrested Yati Narasimhanath Saraswati, charged him with inciting religious violence in remarks at the Haridwar conference as Pandey. Narasimhanath had called upon Hindus to take up weapons against Muslims and wage a war against Islamic Jihad for the protection of Hindus and could face 5 years in prison if convicted. Released on bail in April 2022, he urged a Hindu audience to take up arms if a Muslim were ever elected Prime Minister. These anti-Muslim remarks made at the conference pose a grave threat not just to the unity and integrity of our country but also endanger the lives of millions of Muslim citizens. In January 2020, Anurag Thakur, then Minister of State for Finance, had said at an election rally in Delhi, shoot down the rascals and traitors to the country. No action was taken against him either by the police or by his party. In many states, the criminal justice system increasingly reflects the discriminatory views of the BJP, targeting religious and other minorities and critics of the government and shielding its supporters. The enjoyment of violence, pleasure of hatred and vengeful fantasies, and the license to kill are factors that contemporary India shares with Nazi Germany and the eve of the Holocaust. The Hindu majoritarian Hindutva ideology of the government has even resulted in bias in the justice system. In August 2022, the BJP government approved the early release of 11 men sentenced to life in prison for gang rape and murder during the 2022 Gujarat anti-Muslim massacre. Genocide is now openly demanded at public rallies in India. The need for ethnic cleansing can pop up in casual conversation on politics among friends and our family. Death threats are usually like punctuation marks in debate on social media. The Hindutva extremists that gathered in Haridwar do not represent all Hindus or all Indians. The idea of India is based on the foundation of communal harmony, mutual respect and secular values. Now it's up to us to ensure our Indian political parties and constituencies don't hijack Hinduism, a peaceful religion, with a repurposed Nazism that advocates the same genocidal intention as Hitler, but this time round directed at our own minority communities. Bible talks about genocide situation in India. In Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 1, I saw the tears of the oppressed with no one to comfort them, that is Muslims. The oppressor Hindutvavists have great power and their victims are helpless. In Exodus chapter 23 verse 6, in quote India, don't let anyone take advantage of a person, that is Muslims, simply because that person is poor. Amen.